Hey everybody, I'm Brandon72Mo. Welcome to part 3 of my 99 car, $44 million garage tour. Today we're with my second character in the Supply Street garage to take a look at kind of a random collection of cars and trucks that didn't really fit anywhere else in my collection. We're going to go for 100 likes on this video, so make sure you smash that like button and share it with your friends. Now, let's get to the cars. Up first, the Bravado Banshee 900R. Like the Sultan from the previous video, I've had a Banshee for quite a while, and I was really excited to upgrade it in the race cars update. The surprise turned to disappointment though, when I realized that the 900R is slower than a stock Banshee. Rockstar seems to have corrected that a little bit, but the Banshee 900R is still not very competitive in the Supers class. At least it looks good though. I kept the roof off to go for a classic roadster look, and I didn't do many of the race car visual modifications to keep the car looking only just slightly modified. By the way, you can see both the Banshee and the Sultan go through their upgrades in my race car surprise DLC video. Just click the link on your screen. Up next is the Pfister Comet. Now clearly inspired by a real world Porsche, I overlooked this car for a really long time until my friend Rating Club got one on the Xbox 360. His gorgeous car put the Comet on the top of my in-game wish list, and it was one of the first cars that I bought when Rockstar gave us a fifth garage on new gen platforms. My Comet is painted in a drop dead sexy red with a secret pearl color to make it really pop. The Comet is a great sports car, though the back end can get away from you thanks largely to its rear mounted engine. The third car here in my Supply Street garage is the Willard Faction. I was thrilled when this car was added to the game as part of the Lowriders DLC, because it's clearly modeled after one of my all-time favorite cars, the Buick Grand National. The Faction has been nothing but a disappointment though. I'm not sure what the problem is, but the car seems to have buggy programming that causes the game to think that it sits a lot lower than it really does. This bug, as you can see here in the video, means the Faction can easily flip over going over just small curbs, and the doors scrape when you open them if you're parked too close to a curb. Sadly, this car mostly just sits in my garage. But at least it looks great with its timeless Grand National inspired black paint, black wheels, and T-tops. The Albany Alpha is number 4 in the third part of my $44 million garage tour. A lot of players overlook this car, but it's one of my favorites. Clearly styled after the Cadillac El Mirage concept vehicle, this car's long hood and short rear give it a great streamlined look. I designed my Alpha to resemble the El Mirage concept car just as close as I could. My only complaint with this car is that Rockstar should have put it into the Coupes class instead of Sports, because it could absolutely dominate a racetrack if it were pitted up against other coupes. Still, this amazing looking sports car makes a great addition to any GTA Online car collection. Up next is the Vapid Slam Van. Old trucks have a really special place in my heart, and the Slam Van is no exception. It might have too much wheel spin and absolutely terrible brakes, but at least it looks great. The Slam Van is always a hit in GTA Online car shows, and I've painted mine with a classic inspired white on red paint scheme with wheels that give it a really sharp appearance. Just don't plan on winning any muscle class races in this truck, because it comes in nearly dead last. It's barely 1 second quicker around the track than the last place muscle car, the Rat Loader. Before we move on to the next 5 vehicles here in Supply Street, I want to remind you that we're going for 100 likes on this video. So make sure you drop a like and share the video with your friends. If we get 100 likes, I will upload part 3 of my 99 car, $44 million garage tour. Each part of my garage tour will feature cars more expensive than the last, so if you want to see all of those really high-end cars, keep those likes coming. Number 6 is the Bravado Bison. Oddly classified as a van in the game, this truck was the fastest in its class until the Gang Burrito appeared with the Heist DLC. It's a bit heavy on torque, which means it likes to convert its rear tires into smoke, but if you can keep it under control, this truck can do really, really well on a racetrack. I've kept mine in the same stock color I found it in, adding only chrome wheels and performance upgrades. It's a great looking truck, but it will probably be one of the first to go when Rockstar finally gets around to releasing new cars that I want to buy, but don't have the garage space for. Released as part of the Executives and Other Criminals DLC, the Gallivanter Baller LE is a luxury SUV nearly second to none. This is the non-armored version, and you see it here in the exact color that it arrived with from Legendary Motorsports. The only change I made to its appearance are the chrome wheels and the tinted windows. The Baller LE is amazing off-road and on-road, turning in a lap time less than a second behind the first place SUV, the Huntley S. Number 8 is a truck nearly every GTA 5 player will recognize, the Canis Bode. Everyone knows this is Trevor's truck from Story Mode, and I just had to add some of that Trevor-inspired insanity to my car collection. The Bode comes complete with all the fun post-it notes on its dash, and I've kept it red to resemble the truck as we all first saw it when the game finally switched us to playing as Trevor. It's not the fastest off-road vehicle, but it's a lot of fun to drive, and it always gets great comments when people see it in the lobby. Continuing the theme of the Story Mode character cars, we have the Bravado Buffalo S. Easily recognized as Franklin's car, I've kept it white, but I've added a few visual upgrades to make it unique. It's a great looking car that not many GTA Online players own, so I love driving it around in-game. I especially dig those racetrack style brake lights. If you want a unique, inexpensive, and fairly decent sports car, pick up a Buffalo S. And number 10 here in Supply Street is the Obey Tailgater. This one rounds out my theme of Story Mode cars, and everybody knows it as Michael's car. I made a few visual upgrades, but I painted it to match the same color as Michael's. The Tailgater is actually a great sedan. It has good traction and handling, and it's the 4th fastest in the sedans class. It's a great car for getting around for you and for 3 of your friends. So there you go. 10 more vehicles worth roughly $3.1 million in the third part of my 99 car, $44 million garage tour. Remember, if you want to see part 4, where we'll go to Weasel Plaza and take a look at 10 vehicles, all made by Benefactor, that are worth $3.6 million, then drop a like on this video. We're going for 100 likes to get part 4 uploaded. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Brendan72Mo on both Twitter and Facebook, and come hang out with me on the Vainglorious forums at btyb.freeforums.net. I'm Brendan72Mo, and I'll see you in the next video.